Russian Village boys, do you hear my voice?
Oh, comrade, it's a good day in the Republic.
How you doing, Steven?
Yeah, I'm doing mediocre.
Mediocre, why?
You know, they say life in Tarkov hard, but real life is harder. I disagree.
You get owned?
A little bit. You're with me. So I
Was
think
it?
you know my pain. For some reason, I can only survive as a scav. I can never survive with my actual character.
Well, it's because we play that shitty fucking map.
That's you want to play it, dude. That's on you.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
At least
no, it's on you.
for Scab, we should
Sounds
absolutely.
like it's on you.
For Scab, there's no reason why we shouldn't play it.
Yes, I agree. After I had big hole, make many ruble.
That's cool. How you guys holding up?
Good.
Today was a rough one.
Why rough, baby?
It's just been a process to find out if I'm like ever gonna get my tax refund or my stimulus check. And at this rate, I have no idea if I'm gonna get either.
Let's see how this.
I mean, eventually, one day you'll get it. Eventually.
They said they deposited an account that it does not exist. So, and then they said they'll mail it if my bank, that is not my bank, says that that account is closed, then they'll mail it to an address. But I don't know if they'll mail it to my former apartment or if they'll mail it to where I am now. Or who knows? Maybe they'll just mail it to Illinois. Maybe Steven will get it.
Maybe I'll get it.
Someone's
Yeah.
getting it.
It's just so frustrating. And then they've just been processing my tax refund for a month.
I haven't gotten mine either.
Where the fuck is yours, Shro?
Fuck. I don't know. I sent my bitch. Working in.
Fucking COVID hell. Your COVID hell.
I should look at my bank.
You're breaking up, Shro.
Hello?
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't get it yet.
Well, anyways, that's cool. That's shitty. Not cool. Pretty shitty.
Yeah, that TurboTax fucked up my return, so it delayed it 6 to 8 weeks, and there's been no update from the IRS on it since then.
I mean, it's really what it is like proof that like people on the like margins are just like not gonna get it like at all.
Dude, yeah, there's people who are just not going to get this, or when they eventually do, it'll be way too late.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm incredibly lucky that it's not the end of everything.
Right.
But I don't get it.
But yeah, if you do.
I mean, it's all part of like everything. It's just like everything's just like fucked right now. I don't know. I'm reaching like my max COVID intake right now. Got people fucking protesting for haircuts, and the president's just lying every day. It's just fucked.
The president's what?
Lying every single day about.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. What do you do now? I mean, I just tune out. So.
I only listened a little today. He was, so like it was 6 weeks ago. Mike Pence said at the end of that week, 6 weeks ago, so 5 weeks ago, we would have 4 million tests done, and we haven't had 4 million tests done. And when asked about it, like it was phrased that way. 6 weeks ago, we were promised 4 million tests. We don't have that many tests. Where are the tests? And the president just goes, "Oh, I've never heard that. I don't know what you're talking about. If Mike said something, you're gonna have to ask Mike." And that's it. They're done. On to the next question. It's like, what the fuck?
How many tests have there been done? Do you know?
I don't know. But that's the thing. He just goes into like fascist mode where he goes, "We've done more tests than any country." And they go, "Yeah, but you promised a certain amount. We haven't done that many." Do I have to repeat myself? We've done more tests than any country.
I mean, that's also a lie, right? Like, I mean, there's no way we've done more than like China or South Korea.
No, we did, Joey. We do the,
That's a good point.
Well, maybe South Korea, but there's no way like China. Just because of like numbers, like how many people live in South Korea, you know?
I mean, they were doing 10,000 a day when we were doing 250 every 5 days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's true. So look, I did quite a mountain to climb. Well, anyways, I guess this brings me to my realization of today, which is that the United States has too many states.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm presenting a max of 5 or 6 states. There's too many. Why the fuck are there so many?
Manifest destiny.
gerrymandering.
What?
That's why.
No, dude, I want like the South should clearly just be one state. Hawaii and
The
Alaska.
South should be
rid of.
occupied by the military like it was after the Civil War. They never made right on what they were supposed to do. Fuck them. The 4 generals in charge of the whole South. I'm fine with it.
The military junta.
I think most privates would run Florida better than the last 8 governors of that state. You could just grab a random guy out of boot camp. He'd do a better job.
Yeah, Florida's pretty fucked now, aren't they?
But somehow not as bad as Georgia.
All right, we'll saw off. Okay, so the South will be an occupied territory.
Yes.
We got
Destruction.
what the West Coast will just be one state, like California through whatever that one, Washington up there.
Yeah,
One
the
state.
third, and the other one.
We'll call them West Coast. And then you got New England because no one likes them. They got their
Yes.
own state.
Why is Hawaii a state?
No, we're getting rid of Hawaii.
Right? It should just be
We're
sunk
cutting
into the
them
sea.
loose.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with Hawaii?
I'm good with that.
Hawaii's beautiful.
We're cutting them loose, Straw.
They're better
Sure,
off on their own.
sure. There's just too many fucking states, all right?
I mean, yeah.
See? All
Right
right, so we
now,
got West
the
Coast.
state of Iowa is having trouble questioning how do they close a fucking processing plant for pork because they're weighing what if we spread the virus more and have bacon still? What's the alternative? And they're stuck on that second part. It's been a week now, and they're just like,
Well,
I
so
don't know what to do. We need the bacon. Like,
Here's the problem with Ohio. They're going to be roped into your Great Lakes state. So good luck
okay
with
with
that.
that.
And I think there'll be a Mid-Atlantic state. We'll do like DC region through what's that place? New York. That place.
Can we use this part to annex a little bit of like, a little bit of Canada too? Get them in, rope them in?
No,
Figure
we'll
out-
give them, like,
Well, the
we'll
cars
give-
are being shuffled. Like,
well, actually, no, we don't deserve any part of Canada. We'll actually give them Vermont because like Vermont's nice. So
Also, I'd like to take a little sidebar here. I'm
Yeah.
trying this. This is our new sponsor, Budweiser.
ones are black.
Oh,
Jack
God.
Lager.
that's a
I've
union
heard
shop.
nothing but terrible things.
I'm gonna try this out. I feel like it looks very premium. The label tells me it's premium because it's made with Jim Beam, and that's the highest quality stuff a working man can drink.
Wait, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, mama.
Black Lager, Alex.
Oh, black. I thought I heard you say amber.
7.1% ABV, which I like. As you know, I'm a big fan of Natty Daddy at 8% ABV.
Brad said that one was bad, just so you know.
It smells horrifying.
How is it?
It's not bad.
Tasty beverage.
I feel like if it warms up, it's gonna taste like absolute dog shit, but it has a weird aftertaste, but it's not bad.
I'm waiting for the second beer to get my full review.
I don't know what he's saying over there.
Yeah, he's breaking up.
He's too far away.
Alex, did you get a new headset over there?
No, this is the one you gave me.
That thing's got many miles on it.
Yeah, it doesn't work on the Xbox good enough anymore. So I have a new one on the Xbox.
What'd you get on the Xbox over there?
I told you guys like a couple weeks ago when I got it. It's like the Corsair something.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good headset.
I'm playing this Indian guy in chess right now, and he's so charming. Even though I beat him, he asked for a rematch, and I gave it to him. He said, "Come on, boss, one more game."
Come on, bud.
Oh, he's asking me my name.
Tell him bus driver.
Told him Alex.
Tell him your parents have a very ironic sense of humor.
He asked me because my name's Bus Driver 112. If you want to play me on chess, and he was like, "Are you really a bus driver?"
Huh?
And I said, "Oh yeah." He said, "Nice." I said, "Living the dream."
Being a bus driver would be kind of fun. No, it wouldn't. Never mind.
It's a job.
Depends where you're driving that bus.
Depends on the type of bus.
Probably a good time.
He just checkmated me in like 4. Oh wow, he didn't do it. He showed mercy. Wow. Oh no, never mind. That wouldn't have been a checkmate. He blew me up though. That's rough. Crafty bastard. See, with a name like Bus Driver, I get to have a lot of fun with it. Because people, younger people tend to assume school bus. City people tend to assume city bus. But what I like to go with, Bang Bus.
It's one of my most popular.
Does Bang Bus still make videos?
The brothers might. I don't know if they still have
The brothers.
The brothers. The brothers Bang.
What?
The website's Bang Bros.
Oh.
Come on, Joey, get with the program, man.
Catch up, man. We're going
Are they
quick
still
today.
a thing? Like, I feel like
Probably.
browsers probably just gobbled them up.
They're
No?
probably owned by browsers. Or isn't everybody? Like,
Yeah. Like Pornhub is owned by browsers. Like, yeah. Or I think Pornhub or one of them.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one porn site nowadays.
Pornhub?
Yeah, well, I mean, but they own all of like all the premium ones, all owned by Pornhub.
Yeah, RedTube, whatever else, YouPorn, balls porn, shit porn. I was actually reading a Vice article, unfortunately, and the dude actually went through the process and he clicked on one of those ads for those video games that make you come in 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
He goes all the way down the rabbit hole. The best comment on the article easily, he goes, I reached out to Disney for a comment on the actual size of Elsa's boobs, but they did not respond.
I wonder who like clicks all the way through those. Like,
Well, it actually delved into a whole Reddit thread, an Ask Reddit thread of people who click on it, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it ends up in your credit card getting attacked and your info skimmed.
that is believable.
I
Yeah.
checkmated him and he said, "I'm awesome." And I said, "You are a nice person. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy."
Oh, that's some nice Indian solidarity.
It's like the first positive experience I've had on this website. Like, speaking of bus driver, this was like a year ago. And someone goes, "Are you really a bus driver?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "That's so low class." It caught me off guard. So I'm like, "What?" I'm like, people got to get around, man. It's a noble profession.
God damn.
Was that the Indian guy?
No. This like a year ago, totally random person. Might have been Indian, but I don't remember his nationality.
Sure, you looking lined up there.
Yeah.
I got my sides trimmed last week.
So you didn't have to go out and protest for a haircut?
And
Bad things for Karens everywhere.
I was thinking about it though. I mean, I wasn't actually thinking about it, but I needed a fucking haircut.
Dude, there's like bald men out there with signs that say, "I need a haircut." Oh man. I do try to remind myself that it was a pretty small amount of people in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of things doing those protests.
I mean, I do subscribe to the theory that they are heavily astroturfed as well, but yeah.
Oh, I think absolutely. It was too unified of a message also.
Yeah.
A lot of their phrases.
These are like QAnon fuckers all on their 4chan dashboard bullshit, you know.
I mean, I think a lot of that is probably AstroTurf too to some degree, if not just a
Sure,
straight up
yeah.
CIA app.
Everything's an op,
Everything's an
Always
app.
really.
but really they are, actually.
Dude, CIA have been known to push out some conspiracy theories to discount the truth.
Real one.
Yeah. They came up with the term, I think.
What, conspiracy theory?
Yeah. Some intelligence goon did.
Dude, I love how Tor, well, it's not CIA, but it's fucking Navy.
Naval intelligence, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like the encrypted chat of choice, but it's like fucking DoD software.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but a lot of the stuff we
Well,
use on a day-to-day basis is DoD
so-
software.
Yeah, that's true. But the idea behind it was, and it is probably still encrypted because they needed a way to communicate with basically like their spies, or their moles or whatever. I guess you call them spies. But the problem is, if you were going to make a completely encrypted service, you need other people to use it. Otherwise, you're not encrypting anything. You can just see where the handlers are, there's only a set amount of people using it. So they had to open it to the public to mask their own maneuvers through it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of
Nice
fucking
enough.
brilliant. Yeah, Steven.
Yeah, I was doing Tarkov stuff in the market. Couldn't resist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, I was watching a guy play CSGO today. Made me think I'd much rather play that than Tarkov.
Ooh, I still have CS:GO.
Dude, I would not do that. Oh man. CSGO? Dude, on PC, like I'm just gonna fuck. Just gonna fucking
I played
dude,
it
I don't know.
not
I
too
just
long ago.
like
It wasn't
every
that
time I
bad.
go, I see videos of people playing that, and the people who still play it, I'm just like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, the video I watched today was just incredible.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can still there's like fun modes and shit to play on Counter-Strike. That's still fun.
I bet. I
Do you
played
think, like,
CS
just-
Source for a long time. It's before I started playing Insurgency years back. And that was something. That was a unique
Forgot about
type of
Surge.
person that
I
played
was playing that
CS.
It completely changed like the recoil and shit back from when we used to play like Source. Game felt way different. Movement was still similar and all that, but it just felt weird. And it was also strange not aiming down sights.
Recoil and Source is bizarre. It's a different era of FPS.
Yeah, the gun, like it was really weird. It was like they were like changing us almost.
They changed the scopes for snipers too in Go. Swords
What do you
didn't
mean?
use, like if you would strafe now and Go when you're aiming down a scope, it gets blurry. It never used to do that.
Oh.
No such thing as blur tech back in
Yeah,
the day.
that was bullshit, dude. I remember like you get your op and you'd sit behind a door and you just like run back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, you'd
Yeah.
straight. Yeah, 80.
Dude, that's what OpMap was, man.
Oh my god.
And you have to ban it. Dude, I just by a few years ago when I was playing that, it's just ops were gone.
I used to be a Scouts Knives. God.
Every
Oh
server.
god, Scouts, knives.
Counts knives, low gravity.
Most of the people I played with, they would play CS Source because their work computers were good enough to handle it. So they would be at work And I would be playing with people and like who had office jobs and were just dicking off, and they'd play every single day. And like
Wow,
if someone went
That's
AFK for a while, it's like a dedicated server, and someone would get like sent to the like the spectator team and be like, oh, he probably has a meeting or something.
Yeah. Dude, that's living the life
Bunch
right
of
there.
characters.
That's so awesome.
And it was like the same like 24 people or however many, like 16 people every day from the same hours. Like, all right, I'm going home.
9 to 5, baby.
Yo,
See you
so
tomorrow.
I ended up getting it. I was like in a clan. I ended up being like the admin on their server, and one of the guys that was also in the clan went to Stevenson High School. No, not like no idea. Like this kid, we just ended up talking about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I go to Stevenson." Like, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
What beer are you drinking, Cheryl? A Ganous.
Vaginas.
A guinea pig with dinner,
What are you eating for dinner?
chicken parm.
Nice.
I had some hummus for dinner, but now I'm thawing out some brats.
You guys eat fucking late.
I didn't think about it until later because I ate the hummus. The work from home things got me all sorts of fucked up.
I bet.
So,
That's up the routine.
you know,
Yeah, I didn't
I,
eat until like 2
I
p.m.
still follow my regimen of no
Wonder if you're,
breakfast, light lunch, eat around 6, and then snack until I fall asleep.
I wonder if your stomach is conditioned to the drive home, Steve.
that's what I think.
No, you still drive home though.
What?
You still drive home though.
Yeah, but I go into the office at weird times. So like normally my lunch, like I take lunch at 11:30. So that's when I get hungry. But like today, for instance, I had to be there at noon. So I left at 11:30 and then I did my work shit, got home at like 2:30. Then I ate like just some hummus and pita. And then I wasn't hungry for normal dinner time. And now I'm hungry now. So,
Well, okay.
whatever.
You gotta fix that.
Yeah. So if you guys want some weird COVID related news, my work is taking that government loan thing.
How many
My-
employees does your
My
boss
bar
have?
got one too.
What's that?
Are they paying you?
Yeah. So
Oh, it's Schroeder.
No, but I think we might be getting it soon. Payroll assistance.
Are they supposed to pay you if they get it?
Yeah, we will. And I think the other bar I work at's getting it too.
That's good.
Although, I guess would it be at your normal hourly rate? Is
Yeah,
that
well, right, which isn't even that much as a bartender.
I was gonna
right.
say it's not gonna include tips or anything, right? Or not count for tips.
Right.
Well, I guess it's still better than nothing, right?
The other bar I work at did a fundraiser too for us, and I saw some money out of that.
Oh yeah.
And unemployment is going up like next week too. It's like doubling.
Yeah, you get like an extra 600 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
nice.
Dude, the amount of corruption coming out of that first wave of small business loans is incredible. The companies taking that money and then laying people off.
It's being scrutinized heavily from what was explained to me by the HR lady and my boss / the owner.
Well, yeah, does your boss / owner know like the minister? We don't have ministers, the secretary of economics or whatever. Like, this shit's as fuck.
It's not good.
Dude, what they're talking about is like it's not being like as merit based as they said. There's definitely been like reshuffling and prioritization of certain firms just based on like who they know, not based on importance or even their need for the money. That's why you have like a steakhouse chain get twice as much that it was supposed to get.
Yeah, I
and then
saw
laid
that.
off people.
Yeah, they laid off
Didn't
people
some
too,
chain
right?
get like a lot of money and they returned it because they didn't need it?
Yeah,
Shake Shack did that, and then
Shake
another-
Shack. Yeah.
Yeah.
They returned the money and then fired a ton of people, right?
Not Shake Shack. Chris Ruth or whatever. Ruth Chris.
Chris, yeah.
Yeah, they got 20 million instead of 10 or something, and then they fired a shitload of people.
And you can't fire anybody
No,
You know
you're
what?
supposed to all be hired
We
back on.
also have to burn off all our PTO.
Or 70% of your staff before this happened has to be hired back on.
Yeah.
We'll see. It didn't sound like that was happening for that case, but I don't know. It's all fucked up.
Should be like
Well-
Canada. You guys see the 3-minute video of that kid in Canada getting his $2,000 a month?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Dude, this kid recorded himself getting the Canadian stimulus check, which is like 2,000. Every citizen in Canada gets $2,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
And all he does is call on his phone. He goes through like an automated system, and they're like, enter your tax ID or your like their version of social security number, and they check, and then he enters it, and then it's just like, have you received your stimulus bill this month? He goes, no. Then like it just waits, and then it just goes, you're all set.
Yeah.
It's been deposited in your account. Goodbye. I was like, fuck.
God damn it, Canada's better, even though their maple dollars are worth less than our war dollars.
Dude, 2,000 Canadian dollars that you get is worth more than 1,200 American dollars you don't get.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that the fake handout that we got for paying ourselves?
Dude, I'm literally going for. I have the IRS page up right now. When you go to their frequently asked questions on like why you don't have your check, they all just lead to that's too bad.
Yeah.
So it goes like, oh, does the IRS have more than one address on file with you? Oh, well then if you don't have it, we might have picked the wrong one. You cannot change it because of fraud prevention. Have a nice day. I'm not.
I
Like,
got so pissed off looking at that IRS, like you can check your stimulus status.
yeah,
And
like my
everything you
payment.
see is just like, oh, it'll get there. I'm like, well, what is the point
Yeah.
of this tracker?
Not even an estimate. Not even an estimate.
Yeah.
You know what's amazing about all this is that the two people who don't need it, Steven and I, right, got it, and the two people who do not have an income right now don't haven't gotten it.
Like my folks got theirs.
Shorter, don't we use the same bank?
Yeah.
Which is
I
weird.
think it's because I
thought-
didn't finish my 2019 yet, or I should be getting that any day now.
I
They
didn't
said
do my
2018
2019
the most
taxes.
recent though. They say 2018 or 2019.
I know my 2018 was
And
done.
And they prioritized 2018. Don't ask me why.
Ah,
Oh,
there.
no,
20
that's because it's 'cause they're more
2019.
complete.
But that's my only thought is that I didn't have 2019 done yet when those started going out.
Joe, if I have to mail you something and I have two addresses from you, one you gave me in 2018, one you gave me in
Oh,
2019,
I see.
which one do you think would be more
Okay.
relevant?
So
Like-
to be fair, their database probably, like, since they've prioritized the 2018, they probably just like couldn't collate those two things. It's probably in the computer they just
That
like.
is absolute nonsense, but I understand you gotta protect your bureaucratic friends.
No.
That
No.
is absolute nonsense. Like my two returns have two different bank accounts and two different addresses. It is just clear as day that 2018 is not useful
Right.
anymore. That info is, and they sent it to a bank
Did
without
you-
any idea if that was like
Wait, were your
an active
2019
account.
return wasn't complete though, right?
It was complete. I did it early. I always do it early.
Wait, I thought you had issues with it.
It was done though. Like the issues was just an extra form that TurboTax didn't have me do.
Maybe that's why they got all fucked up.
In their frequently asked questions, it just says it's 2018. We sent it with that bank account.
I've had the same
got-
bank account for like 20, oh, not 20, 12 years, probably at least. I've been doing direct deposit from my taxes for at least 7 years. And I get
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, that's wild.
You're wild.
Yeah, Schroeder's doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't get it either. My mom didn't get hers either.
Really?
She,
Maybe it's just your last name. They're like, fuck these guys.
yeah, apparently.
Fuck them.
Haven't gotten to the S's yet.
Yeah, it is amazing though. So like it's just so bad.
Yeah, I mean, and my 2019 was filed before this thing ever started, also. So I mean, it's like even like the refiling with the extra form was before the COVID. So
Oh yeah, not mine. I don't even think I sent mine to my tax lady until like the 9th of April.
I did that super early.
I usually did, but there was a mess up with mine. Like my job had to do an amendum, and it's a long story.
Oh,
And then the bar
these
shut
fees
down.
coming in.
Georgie Porgy.
Yeah,
I
my
paid the
issue
bill.
was TurboTax just decided that me being on Obamacare for part of last year was not relevant. And the IRS waited like 3 or 4 weeks to mail me a letter going, hey, this form, you didn't give it to us.
Oh yeah, you need that stupid.
And so I filled out that form, and then they're like, all right, give us 6 to 8 weeks.
God.
It's just
What's
like,
up, George?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Lovely.
Let's go.
it's fine.
I heard you talking about tax returns.
Yeah,
Hey, have you gotten your stimulus? Have you been
Um,
stimulated?
I'm
Oh,
never
dude,
paying
I'm so
taxes again.
stimulated, man.
You got stimulated?
Yeah, I did. It happened a while ago, actually.
Was that your tax return though, or is that the stimulus?
Well, both are done now. Yeah, the stimulus. Let's see here. I mean, I can tell you when I got it.
Well, when you got the stimulus, it should have been like what, last Tuesday? A week ago?
Wednesday.
Wednesday? So 6 days ago?
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds right enough. Yeah, man, I got it.
Well, you're stimulated. We have 2 unstimulated people here, and we
Oh,
have 3
really?
stimulated people.
Yeah.
And when I get that money, it's staying in my bank account. County can go fuck itself.
Why don't you have it?
The government sucks.
We don't really know.
Needs.
Oh man,
Well, I know.
do you do
Shortage
your
is a
taxes?
mystery.
Sorry,
George
you
is
already
this-
talked about
Alex
this.
has got sent to the wrong address.
Well, wrong bank account, and then we'll see if it goes
How
to
were
the
you
right.
able to figure that out?
Because well, technically I didn't. I could be totally wrong. They said that I should have got my deposit on the 15th, but it doesn't definitively say that. It says the direct deposit should have taken place on the 15th, and it didn't. So then I went and checked my old bank account, which obviously isn't open. Got an error code saying like, "Hey, this isn't an account anymore." So I'm like, "Yeah, so there's no money in that account." And so then I looked up, "Hey, if I didn't get it, where is it?" And they're like, if it goes to a bank account that isn't active, that bank should then send it to an address, which doesn't make any sense.
Great. Bureaucracy, man. I got messed up with some bureaucracy earlier, actually, today, because HR didn't like my digital signature, apparently, on the offer letter that I've signed like 10 times before this.
Dude, HR is the
Apparently-
worst.
Apparently, this time my signature looks scripted, and they didn't accept it. I mean,
That's
I don't know.
incredible. Your signature looks scripted. What is
How do
that?
I get-
yeah.
Wait, did a
Or was it
person do that,
e-signature?
or was it like a program? It was like, oh,
I
this is fishy.
signed it with my finger on my tablet, and
Well, I'm saying, did like a person review it and be like, whoa, this looks fishy, or was it just
Yeah.
like shitty like capture machine?
Did you tell
no,
them? that you
someone
looked-
reviewed it.
I want that fucking job.
Did you tell them that you
Reviewing signatures?
Yeah, going, oh,
I
not
think
good.
it was. I think it was just.
Good.
It was just my HR rep at UIC.
All right, I'm applying for that job.
They saw it and were like, "Oh, this doesn't meet our specs," and so they denied me.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Did
this
they
is the first
take care
time.
of it pretty quickly. Or
This is the first time. Yeah, well, no, not really. I signed it
did they have
a week ago.
Did you have to go get shit like a what's that called? Like a person who like officiates signatures. Oh man.
Notary.
A note.
Yeah, I know.
Notorious B.I.G.?
I don't know. I
They
don't
have to-
know what they
You have to
did.
get a lawyer.
They didn't like it. I've signed the same offer letter for like 4 years, but every time I've always printed it and scribbled and then emailed it back. But this time I didn't have access to a printer because I didn't have a printer at my apartment, and I can't go to UIC to get it printed. So I did it on my tablet for the first time, and that apparently was not good enough. There's scripted. I mean, it's not like that was the only thing that's changed. I've signed this offer letter all these years, sent from the same email, but apparently now it's fishy. They don't know if I signed it or not. So yeah,
That's some shit.
that was fun. So I had to print it. Luckily, I'm at my parents' house, so I can use their printer. But like, if I wasn't there, who knows what was sort of debacle this is going to be, right? I mean, I need this starting May 15th. If I don't have a contract by May 15th, I'm not getting paid. So
Here's my hot take.
Yeah.
Printers shouldn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah, they shouldn't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We should not be able to print out a form anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's fine and dandy, but then I have to sign it electronically, I guess, and then deal with my HR rep.
Well,
my
tell them you gotta
scripted
go
signatures.
pound sand, George.
And the post office is definitely doomed if you want to get rid of paper.
No,
Boy, come on. What about my dreams of becoming a postman?
No, see, actually, what Joe is trying to say is that we should stop buying printers because we need to stop making paper out of trees, and we should return to papyrus documents, okay, and send around parchment everywhere.
Yeah,
Right, Joe?
Ink- yeah.
Hemp
And
paper.
I want ink seals on that bitch. All right. I want to dip some wax, seal it. Fuck that. Why do we even sign things? We should all carry around like a little wax thing, and like you just give your sigil.
Oh yeah, there we go. Sigils.
Yeah.
I wonder what mine would be. I think I'd go with Pope Coin.
Pope coin.
Yeah, Pope Coin could be my
It's a little,
sigil.
it's a little pedo of you.
Very papist. I
Joe.
already knew that about you.
Mine, all right, mine was gonna be a Mao face sun like that,
The red sun in the sky. Classic.
but Mao up there,
Classic, man.
classic. I gotta keep it classic. I gotta know that I ain't nothing to fuck with,
Right. Of course. See, the positioning of this camera is just bad because since it's down here, I have to angle my screen up. But now this light is in my view here. It's not good.
Move your body, move your
No,
person.
Dude, that's the angle of like the middle-aged dad dating profile pic.
Oh yeah, maybe they take it on their Lenovo Yoga 910s. Oh, now we got computer screen here. Oh, dude,
How's
guys.
your Linux doing, George?
What?
How's your Linux doing?
Dude, Linux is awesome. Actually, something changed today. So I'm contemplating what domain I should buy. I'm thinking I'm gonna get Maratos.us.
You want me to plug it in the thing?
Well, it's not. I haven't bought it yet. Don't plug it yet because I don't want people to steal it,
Yeah, they're gonna totally fuck you, man.
dude.
Yeah, what
yeah,
are you gonna do on Maratos.net or whatever?
You want my other URL? You can have it.
So I'll probably just like put stuff up. So like things about my research interests and whatnot. So there's a lot of people who I work with. They have websites where they like put their resumes and their interests and whatnot.
Yeah.
But this is like a secondary thing. I figured I'll just go all the way and buy a domain and be public because I am interested in using this Next Drive, Nextcloud. Have you ever heard of it?
That's a dating
Yeah.
app, right?
No, it is an open source alternative to Google Drive. Essentially, oh yeah. So I'm interested in doing some self-hosting. So I'm going. I am renting an Amazon something from AWS for like $3, and I'm just gonna probably buy a domain name, host stuff using that on top of the fact that I'm going to use it for my personal drive. So
Yeah, I
Exciting.
looked into that for a while because I wanted to do the same thing with that spare server I have laying around.
yeah, but you didn't do it.
I didn't. I don't know why.
Ah, don't worry.
Yeah, you got
There's
me.
plenty of
there.
time.
Look at Schroeder swiping right now. You can see it
I'm
in
not
the-
actually.
Well, I just got officially trained by DC Mutual Aid Ward 1.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. I'll be keeping their database up to date. You know what I'm saying, fam?
What's in their database?
Oh, no, it's just who needs food or supplies, where it goes. That kind of shit.
George, it's a list of cops.
It's a list of cops.
Oh yeah.
I heard.
A special list of cops and
Special
people
list of cops.
and
Dude,
public enemies.
there's actually a shocking amount of people there on our thing today. It's actually really good to see. I think we had 56 people in Ward 1, which
Dude, I don't know.
was like the third training.
On Rev Left, they're like Nebraska mutual aid. Like
Yeah.
anarchist group doubled in size. Now that could mean they got to 4, but it sounded promising. They were like, "Hey, we're growing."
Yeah, well, I mean, I believe it. I mean, these people were modeling themselves after like Rehova in Syria and the CNT in Spain, so like they're definitely like radical in that sense. Mostly female too, which was pretty surprising. Like I was probably like one of 2 guys in there, maybe 3.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting. Seems cool. So we'll see. Well, I got their database, George.
Nice. Send it over.
No,
I'll back it up for
like
you.
actual like people's information in there. But actually, if you
I'll
figure
take
out
all the
some,
data I can
wait.
get.
yeah, no, well, they don't really want to use it. They're using Google Docs right now, and we may need an alternative that they're searching for. Do you have any recommendations?
You mean like an open source alternative? You got to get on that Nextcloud. It's self-hosting. You don't have to
So-
trust a company. You can just buy a computer, set it up in a closet somewhere, and it can be your data server or whatever you want. And
What's
can
it
be-
called?
It's called Nextcloud.
Next NEXT.
Yeah. Let's see here. Nextcloud is what you want.
Look at him go.
Self-hosted product. Well, okay, maybe that's not what we want. About.
What the fuck?
Okay, so I can host my own shit.
Yeah. Essentially, you get some computer, right? And then you install this Nextcloud software on it, and then you can download some sort of client application on your phone or on your tablet or on your laptop, and then you can sync it with this machine you're running in your closet. You might need to like know the IP address of that machine, but I mean, I can help you figure that out. That's the trouble.
I can figure out a fucking IP address.
Okay. Well, then that's great.
IP config
Yeah, there you go.
or IF config on it.
It's IF config.
Well,
actually-
IP config was Mac shit.
Yeah. See, that's old stuff. Now it's just IP space adder or the likes dev link. Yeah, you can find it online.
Anyways, yeah, it's interesting. Their
Arch-
operation seems
What?
pretty legit. Like they keep like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to help out.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Dude, definitely Nextcloud is exactly what you guys need. You don't have to trust any company. Self-hosted.
Well, yeah, I mean, they are. I mean, because the idea is like, we're helping out people who obviously need help. The people who need help the most are going to be the people who probably didn't get, aren't going to get government assistance, which is people, illegal migrants or sex workers or people like that. Like, you know,
Ooh,
Off the
you got a
grid.
list of illegals there, Joe?
no, I don't.
Mm. Mm. Are you sure about that?
Or it could be someone like Schroeder who, you know, the stimulus just isn't there. It's gone. Poof.
Yo, you want some stimmy, bro? I'll give you some stimmy.
But then again, like, what is $1,200 supposed to do if you have like fucking 2 kids? Like, Jesus Christ, what a joke.
What's it supposed
Yeah.
to do for anybody that lives in any type of apartment that's not like a single bedroom studio in Dayton, Ohio?
What do you mean,
Yeah,
single
right.
bedroom studio? That's like 1 month's rent.
Well, you
Pretty
said in
much.
Dayton, Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I don't know what price.
Even
they're-
that, like, let's say you're even paying like $500 a month for rent. Like, you pay $500, you rent, then you have utilities, and you have groceries. Like, that's gonna last you 2 months tops.
Mm, mm. Yeah, trouble. Maybe we'll get another one.
Well, they're gonna have to, right?
Oh, that would be sick. I could use more stimulation.
Which should be at least it should be $2,000 a month plus suspension of rental and mortgage payments.
Whoa, Joe. Whoa, Joe. That is way too much money. You're going to kill the American dream. No one's going to want to do anything.
You're gonna make everyone lazy and jobless. Oh wait,
Lazy and jobless.
Oh, God. No one's going to want to go back to work, Joe. You might as well throw in the towel there.
Yep.
work
That would
until
be
you die, bitch.
Maybe, guys, this is a hot take. Maybe we all shouldn't be working so much.
Oh.
Stop talking crazy, Joey. They're gonna call you a commie. They talk like that in Russia.
Yeah, Joe. Are you even an American?
Nope, I am a Russian bot.
You sound like some French frog, some lazy Greek, some Italian.
You sound like you support Obama. Middle name Hussein.
Yeah, Joe. Explain yourself.
Well, yeah, I think we should liberate people from work.
Yeah, some
Something wrong with
people just want everything handed to them.
Everything handed to them. I don't work for
You work
anything.
till you're 84. No family, no dog, no house. That's
Mm.
true American.
Mm. Yeah, Joe.
I ain't no Obama lover.
You ain't no Alabama lover?
What?
I heard he was a radical communist.
He is. He's the worst. He's the devil. Amen. Praise Jesus.
I mean,
Joe, those
wouldn't really
Trump
disagree
trucks,
with that.
those pickup trucks you were sending. in the
Dude.
group chat.
All right, guys, let's go over this. Let's go in. Let's go in hot and heavy.
That was like,
Let's go deep.
Alex, what was it called?
Info Warriors.
Info Warriors.
info. Oh, so my people, you mean?
Your people. Yes,
Yeah.
George.
George is an Info Warrior.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Defending the Flat Earth Daily.
All right, guys.
That's the only place really to get news.
I defended
Oh,
the
perfect.
United States of America from Obama and his oppression.
Okay, here we are.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
That's pretty inflammatory right there, even for InfoWars.
It's amazing.
He was married, but I tried to fuck her, moved on her like a bitch. You couldn't get there.
That's like fuck Trump. I love Trump.
Oh yes, hero.
All right,
More
these
Greta.
Greta ones are scary, actually.
People like
Dude, there's
Greta
some
Thunberg.
disturbing ones on there.
Oh yeah, is this NSFW?
That's Alex.
Oh boy, was this the house in Kalamazoo?
It was similar to that, Joey.
Oh
It's
my
not as
God.
nice.
Ours was scarier.
Dude, do you
Making
see
him
that?
cry.
You got the Mary.
They got the Jeebus.
There's
Isn't that
somebody buried in the front yard. Look at that.
Yeah, isn't that like idol worship?
The fucking cross.
Here's a cross.
Yeah, you're gonna burn it. I'm sure later.
Oh yeah, dude, look at this.
Collusion, delusion.
Delusion, yeah.
Delusion, delusion.
Is that a flag? Zoom in on that. That's a flag.
They're all flags.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
check out that Punisher one.
Oh yeah, the Trump Punisher flag, guns,
Liberty or
guns,
death. Second Amendment. Yeah. 1789. What a year. Good year.
These are hard to
These
look
people
at.
means
Man.
everyone. At least they're fans of gay people, I guess.
We the people.
The
No,
people
well, Joey, that's
means everyone.
business 101, dude. You gotta cater to everyone.
Oh, yeah. That guy's probably selling flags, huh? He's a capitalist.
Fuck Trump and fuck you.
I like that.
Whistleblower or treasonous rats. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's a
sign is
take.
hardcore.
That's a custom made sign right there.
Yeah,
That's
that is.
super custom. That's high end.
That guy really felt passionate about Snowden.
I like that truck.
What is this subreddit? What is this?
Oh boy.
I can't see. The thing is blocking.
How can
There's
you
a
see?
lot.
How
There's a
can you
lot
see?
going on there, Joey.
Oh God,
That's another salesman, I think.
I
Why
love that
is
they're
there
outside of a
that's a
Taco Bell.
Confederate flag.
Looking Taco Bell.
That lady's wearing a
Oh, there's more than
headdress.
one.
That
Oh,
might be
God.
cultural appropriation.
Oh man.
Some more customs.
What subreddit is this? Oh, Info Warrior. Build the wall. Whatever happened to that wall?
There's a section of the fence
Corona.
that has been, so what's the word? It's been cut
Oh man, guys,
like
we gotta
30
smile. We
times in
gotta-
the last month.
you got a Hitler smiley face.
Yeah, he's got SS shit
Check out
on him.
the SS thing over there, Joey.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
fuck.
coexist has a swastika on it, which is, yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
he took the socialist fist. What the fuck? Dick.
This
Holocaust.
guy is
You
very
got a
progressive.
Holocaust.
I was not 100% sure if that's what that said. I think my brain
This
just
has to
didn't
be a
want it.
Photoshop.
Wait, the Hitler smiley face is in front of a swastika too.
Yes, it is.
That's big brain. Holy
It's
shit.
Hitler's minions.
Oh yes. Here we go.
So
One
Trevor-
big
Oh man, that's
One
a lot
big-
of minions.
a
Ass
mistake,
steak.
America. What is that? What is that?
Check
Got
that
him.
one out.
Where's
Jane
Pacific?
call home 1-800
Obama.
Hanoi.
Maybe that's like one big ass mistake, America. I think that's what that's supposed
Oh
to
my
be.
god, if we
I don't
call it-
care what you believe in, how much you believe in it. What kind of person does it take to put these on your car? Like actually on your car? Why would you put stickers on your car?
You're
Because-
lucky. I'm so terrified of prison.
Ooh.
I like the boobies one.
Where you see them boobies?
Bottom leftish of the hatch.
Socialism. A great
It's
idea
interesting that
until
they
you
Oh.
run out of other people's money. Mm.
Schroeder, I started watching that Waco show on Netflix. I think you'd
Oh,
like
I
it.
didn't get to it yet. How is it?
I think you'd like it. It's got a bunch of people from HBO shows. It's pretty good.
I finished Ballers the last couple days.
I could never get into that show. I wanted to.
Funny.
I just thought of it as like
Oh,
kind of
boy.
like Entourage.
Because of the lies.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
What?
Misogynist. I.B. White. There's no way that's real.
This has to be fake.
Yeah, this has to be true.
Oh, misogynist because of the experience. Fucking insult.
Fucking A. Circumcising causes brain damage.
I mean, science is still out on that one.
Has anyone done a definitive conclusion on it? Circumcising causes brain damage?
Dude, we'll never know how smart those skins could have been. Another custom job. Wait, what?
Was it-
Sex offender.
What if it's just a label? What?
Don't judge too quickly, serving a life sentence. Interesting
Yeah.
take.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, that guy's dealing with some shit.
Oh yes,
Ah,
Jesus
yeah, found
lives.
inside a real potato.
That
potato.
was totally not made with a wood burner.
I'm just happy. it
Oh
wasn't a
boy, here
fake
we go.
potato.
I gotta go on this one. The world is not what you think it is.
Flat, 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 flat.
Globe exit. Globe exit. Look at that.
This is a flat earther. Oh yeah, look, flatearth101.com.
Let's stop pretending we went to the moon. I want that sticker.
If the flat Earth they warned, I'm the flat Earth they warned you about. Okay, that's weird.
On the flat Earth. That's
Dude, I
a
like the globe. I like
strange
the
level of
license
awareness.
plate of Globe exit.
Globe exit.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Suck toes or die trying.
Fuck
No.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's a good one.
That guy's just living life. I try. CNN fake.
This is a real fan. Thank you. No way.
That's
no
awesome.
way.
No way is that a real tweet.
Snowflakes aside.
Don't truck with bump.
Mm.
He lives by drugs. Trump gonna win again.
Okay, that's
It's like a
awesome.
rather proactive Trump supporter. He's looking.
Oh,
out
we
for
got
us.
dude. We got the swastika guy again.
The
All right, so
Newark
it's not
guys.
Photoshop.
Apparently, he's in Newark.
Yeah, he's missing a smiley face thing.
He hasn't gotten his Hitler smiley
Yeah,
face
yeah,
yet.
we haven't gotten there yet. He upgraded. Can't. Oh boy.
Government is not your baby's daddy. Hey, man, he's not wrong.
Mm.
Thank you.
Oh
Dave.
yeah, I saw that one.
Oh fuck them.
Next one's a Porsche.
No way.
Freedom isn't free. Don't tread on me.
No, try it on me, big
What is
boy.
that? What is that license plate? Government line?
Government lies.
It's funny when you drive a Porsche and you're. I don't know.
Alex, don't try it on him. Okay? Oh boy, Yang Gang.
Yeah.
That's
Ah,
something.
yes.
That's probably Andrew Yang's truck.
This is the numbers
I
guy.
believe that.
Dude, I'm all about those numbers, man. I crunch them.
What happens if
Get
AOC?
brain, morons.
I get it.
Oh, 'cause she's no brain.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I want to know what the rest of the thing says. Total one.
U.S. government turns dog's feet into Fritos corn chips. You know,
Yeah,
You got the register R in there.
gotta use the.
holy shit.
Oh man. Oh, that guy was kind enough to scratch out the license plate, at least.
Seen Info Warriors laptop. Free markets, free people. Rights are not gifts from the government.
Oh,
The
dude.
government
I-
sucks.
Food
Socialism
Warrior.
sucks. You're entitled to nothing.
I love that. Like,
What is that, a 24-inch laptop? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
thinking of
right,
all my
that is
Bernie
good.
stickers on my little like 6-incher over here. Could have so many on there.
You talking about the Beast Pad, Alex?
Damn right I am.
Oh yeah. That's a real
Still
machine.
got another
right
Bernie
there.
sticker to get on there actually.
Oh man, I'm very, very proud. That laptop deserves the sticker
Tulsi,
right.
Bernie. Wait, what is that?
All of them. All the Democrats, Alex. Well, Bernie's not really a Democrat, yeah.
And you, yeah.
This is SPG News. Very different. Sometimes you'll
Proud white Christian man.
Do you guys know what is that? What's with the Greek letters there? What is that trying to say?
Oh, I looked that one up. That's come and take it.
Uh,
No
Is it
way.
actual grief?
Actually,
Come
yeah,
and take
I
it.
saw this one because the top comment is like, so they have come and take it, but they also have Blue Lives Matter, which contradicts itself because why would you need police if you're defending yourself? Like,
Ah,
it's because Blue Lives Matter is a fascist slogan, nothing more.
Did you see that little one there? Step aside, girls. The alpha males are back.
The alpha
yeah.
males are back.
Back.
Yeah, I saw this one the other night, Joe, and I sent it when I told you about it. America, love it or leave it. Of course, the ultimate Bernie car is a Prius.
Yeah, and kind of like slightly tasteful. Like they
It's
put
too
some
much,
style in
but
that.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I
not
like-
offensive. There's no hate symbols on it, which is a plus.
I like his stripes.
See, look at top comment. Gotta appreciate the symmetry and the aesthetics. It was aesthetic. It was well done.
Yeah, every other across, in line. It's a pro job.
Dad's daughters against dating Democrats. Lifetime.
Hey, Schroeder.
Can you mute yourself if you're playing other people's content?
All right. Well, that was fun, guys.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Oh man, I
A
feel
lot of
sick.
Confederate flags.
I mean, I'm terminal with cancer now, but I liked it.
Yeah, same. It's over for me, guys.
What do you think Schroeder's watching?
Something about
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Nothing exciting.
Man,
Oh, George, we were discussing earlier that we determined that there are too many states in the United States.
ooh, okay.
50 is too big of a number. I'm saying max of 6, maybe 5.
Interesting.
Yeah, the South is its own state, but Alex wants them to be a military junta and occupied territory for all.
Soccer
We're getting
player.
rid of Hawaii and Alaska because they're too far away.
Let them be free.
The West Coast is clearly its own state. California, Washington, Oregon.
I think all those
Yeah.
all those desert states should be the same too.
Yeah, we'll call it desert. Desert state will just be desert.
Oh, we could
And we got-
rename it after the Mormon country. What did they call it? You could make it.
We're not going to name anything after a fucking Mormon.
Dude, they had a whole plan.
I
yeah.
see. I see.
And
Didn't pan out.
they get desert. We
You
got
do
Great
that,
Lakes.
Joe, and all those low populated states are going to lose their Senate seats.
Well, George, we won't have a Senate anymore. Don't be silly.
Ah, right. Okay.
The Workers' Council.
Yeah, a workers' council full of the syndicates. Come on,
Ah,
with the
perfect.
program.
Perfect. And they're only running Linux. Tech
Yeah,
bro.
we'll
paradise.
do direct democracy via Linux.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I like it. It could work.
So, like, as a bill comes to the
Good
floor,
is a
you get
big
like a
part of
little
that.
notification on your Linux app via Tor, and you're good to go.
Oh, yes. There we go. Extra
We'll
pro-
only use Void Linux as the operating system of the government.
Ooh.
Government.
That's
Anyways,
a good move.
right. So then we got Great Lakes State, which is like you guys and like Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio, Indiana, maybe.
It's on the lake.
Yeah.
Connects Michigan.
Ooh, that's a pretty hefty.
Well,
state.
actually, we don't have to go by state borders. We can just take part.
Mm.
That's true. Yeah. Well, no, that would be there. Then you'd have flyover, which is just forgotten about. And then
There's already infrastructure like on state lines and shit.
New England, and then
It's all garbage. It's all falling apart. Anyway.
yeah, all phony garbage. And and then
England? What
New
about
England is known as state, and then we got Mid Atlantic, which is New York to DC.
Is that
Yeah, this is
Breeze who
a solid
says that
setup.
New England should be one state?
Yeah, New England should be one state, and we might give Vermont to Canada as a token.
Well, you could probably give them like that little part of Michigan too.
UP.
The UP.
The
Yeah.
UP is basically Wisconsin anyway.
Yeah, UP.
It really
goes to
is.
Wisconsin.
There
We're
might
not
be a
giving it
war
up.
fought over this. Sounds like a war.
Yeah. It's funny. There's a mountain range in the UP. It divides it almost in half, and the west side gets Wisconsin radio, and the east side gets Michigan radio, and that has like a long-lasting effect on its politics.
They're all like Packer fans up there. They're not even Michigan fans.
There's a section of them that'll get Lions games, and there's another section that'll get Packers games.
Oh
Because
boy.
the UP is a strange place.
I love it. I go there all the time.
What's there to like? There's like 17 people that live there.
It's part of
My
the
uncles have a cabin there. It's fucking dope.
It could work. I mean, it could work, Joe, but it doesn't sound like the South is really in your plans. So you might have issues with it.
Well, okay, Alex is one. Alex
George, 3 generals. They can run the whole thing. You weren't here, but I made a pretty good case for the fact that any private fresh out of boot camp could run the state of Florida better than any previous governor of Florida.
I want my Mississippi gulag. That's what I want.
North Dakota.
We could get nutty with it and make a new Mississippi that's literally the riverland of the Mississippi River.
Ooh.
Oh,
like
you
that.
want big gulag?
And get nutty with it.
It'd be like in
Right?
Egypt,
No, I
I
still
think.
stand by Desert Gulag. I think Desert Gulag is best.
Desert gulag for the solar farm. Yeah, all right.
The solar
That's-
farm.
Here's the problem with the desert gulag. The weather is too regular. The people will get eventually comfortable.
Gotta
Still need
rotate
solar
them.
power.
The swampiness plus winter and whatever else and climate change, Mississippi is best.
Mm.
We could send the prisoners on summers to Mississippi so they can get that wet heat.
Maximize their suffering. I like that, Alex.
I
Yeah, I
still
mean,
want
that's
to run
really nice,
re-education. Feel like I'd do a great job.